Hello everyone, I'm Dan Philgreen, and this is Shell Point Today for Thursday, March 13th. On today's show, we get a text tip from FineMark Bank's Anna Smith. We'll preview this weekend's monumental Shell Point Art Show and Sale. We'll also meet the Sanibel Big Arts Concert Band, performing here Friday night, and including several Shell Point musicians in their ranks. But first, a word for all you culinary fans out there. If you've ever eaten at the Crystal Room, then you've enjoyed the fine work of Master Chef Brett Waite. But just because he wears a funny hat and you don't, it doesn't mean that you can't be your own Master Chef. Even if you have a small kitchen, or you just cook for one, Brett will offer some practical tips on how small touches can add big appeal to your food, and how you can repurpose items in your pantry to make healthy, tasty, and economical meals. Come to Shell Point's Master Chef at Home, happening this afternoon at 2:15 in the Social Center on the island. Also this afternoon, the Shell Point Photo Club is meeting. Entries are now being accepted for the Shell Point Photo Contest, and they can offer tips on offering up your best snapshots. All are welcome to the Shell Point Photo Club, meeting this afternoon at 2:15 in the Manatee Room on the island. Speaking of artistic pursuits, it's the granddaddy of them all this weekend, the Shell Point Art Show and Sale. It showcases the best in paintings, woodworking, sculpture, jewelry, stained glass, photography, and more. It's so big, it's taking over the entire Woodlands Commons building on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We talked to the organizers of the show to learn what to expect.
Hi Shell Point, I'm Melody Desolé, here today with some very special guests. We're here to talk about the Art Show and Sale. I have Sharon Terrestini from Lakewood and also Karen Hubbard from Lakewood as well. Now Sharon, tell me a little bit more. What are the days and times of this upcoming art show?
Well, the days and times are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday and Saturday from 10 to 3. And Sunday from 12 to 3. And just to remind everyone, we have a poster that will be in your elevators and up and around town. So take a look, acquaint yourself. It's a great show.
We're here in the Commons. Tell us a little bit more about where this whole show is taking place.
Well, we needed to move to a larger venue last year, and so we're happy that we did, because we're going to be doing the woodworking, the stained glass and pottery in the Oak Room.
We're going to have a little special event that we had last year that everyone really seemed to enjoy. People had an opportunity to make their own personalized card. It was a lot of fun. The tables will be set up right in front of the piano there. You can come and actually do a watercolor greeting card that you can take home with you.
And that's complimentary?
Yes, complimentary.
How fun is that? Now, what's upstairs?
Upstairs we have the fine art, all of the oil paintings, acrylic, colored pencil, watercolor. Some sculpture will be up there, and also the photography will be up there. So the two galleries upstairs are photography and fine arts, and downstairs it's the woodworking, the stained glass, the pottery, and anything else that didn't quite fit into that category.
This sounds like an amazing show with 2 floors. You can't beat that. Now, where does all this artwork come from?
Well, it comes from our artists. That's what these are. Each of these have been drawn by an artist. They were just told to draw the letter that makes up the word art show. So that's where they're from, all of our Shell Point artists.
What a great idea. So all the artists are residents?
Yes, that's correct.
Perfect. Now, Karen, tell us about a little bit more exciting things that are happening during the actual show.
Well, we have something called Lucky Bucks, which we did last year as well. When people come to register right in this area, they'll have an opportunity to receive a Lucky Buck, which is good for $10 towards any purchase here, and it'll be every hour on the hour.
Perfect. So if I'm understanding correctly, it's a raffle drawing. You put your name in a hat.
Yes.
And you draw every hour.
Yes.
And it's redeemable at the art show and sale.
Mm-hmm.
Does this continue throughout the weekend?
Yes.
Now, in addition to the art show, are the restaurants going to be open?
Yes. Here in the Commons, the Promenade will be open, as well as the Palm Grill on Friday and Saturday. And then the 2 restaurants will be open on Sunday and Friday over on the island.
So people can really make a nice outing out of it. They can invite their friends and neighbors and also guests from off campus to come to this wonderful show. I thank you both for being representatives of this art show and sale. We all look forward to it. It's March 14th, 15th, and 16th right here in the Woodlands Commons, 10 to 3 on Friday and Saturday, 12 to 3 on Sunday. Be sure to come out and support your resident artists. Thank you for joining us.
We're now pleased to welcome Anna Smith, the new Managing Executive of the Shell Point office of FineMark National Bank and Trust. She has some tips on avoiding fraud at tax time.
Hello, I'm Anna Smith, Managing Executive at FineMark National Bank and Trust on the island. In today's FineMark Minutes, filing your taxes before the fraudsters do. January 31st marked the start of the 2014 tax filing season. And if you haven't yet started working on your returns, here's another reason to get motivated. Tax criminals and identity thieves may very well beat you to it. According to a 2013 report from the Treasury Inspector General's Office, the U.S. Internal Revenue Service issued nearly $4 billion in bogus tax refunds in 2012. The money largely was sent to people who stole Social Security numbers and other information from U.S. citizens and then filed fraudulent tax returns claiming a large refund but at a different address. There are actual fraud shops in the cyber world that will sell this data to scammers engaging in tax return fraud. Typically, they try to get a consumer's first name, last name, middle name, email address, physical address, phone number, date of birth, and Social Security number. Once they have it, they sell it to criminals, and there are countless services like this around the country and the world. If someone uses your Social Security number to file for a tax refund before you do, the IRS might think you have already filed and got your refund. In this event, they will contact you directly. However, it's important to note the IRS will not initiate contact with the taxpayer by sending an email, text, or social media message that asks for personal or financial information. Do not reply to these kinds of messages. Also, if you become the victim of identity theft outside of the tax system or believe that you may be at risk due to lost or stolen wallet or questionable credit card activity, you are encouraged to contact the IRS at the Identity Protection Unit toll-free at 1-800-908-4490. The IRS will then help you take steps to further secure your account. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to call FineMark on the island at 461-5999 or stop by the office. With today's FineMark Minute, I'm Anna Smith.
Tomorrow night, we're pleased to welcome a free performance from the Sanibel Big Arts Concert Band. This band is made up of volunteer players who live on Sanibel and some who commute over the causeway, including quite a few Shell Point residents. We talked to some of these busy musicians, as well as their musical director, to find out what motivates them to keep playing and why people will enjoy tomorrow night's free concert.
Hi everybody, it's Jared Pike here with Shell Point TV. I'm here with some very special members of the Big Arts Concert Band from Sanibel, who will be performing here at Shell Point on Friday, March 14th at 7:15 for a free concert. Now let's talk to the director, Michael Lamedy. Michael, tell me about this band.
Sure, Jared. Band was formed about 10 years ago on Sanibel. Did a little survey of the band recently. And they're from 15 states and the province of Ontario. That many states are represented. I asked for their ages, and it's kind of funny. The men's average age is 75 and the women's 39. I don't know how that happened, but that's what happened.
Now, let's talk about this. This is a community band. This is just a band of people that live on Sanibel that love to play music, right?
Well, not only on Sanibel, we have quite a few from the mainland, too. Maybe we have 7 or 8, I think, on Sanibel. And the folks here with us today are all Shell Point residents. So,
how many total are in your band?
We're right around 40. Yeah.
And what types of music do you play?
It's kind of a potpourri. We have Sousa marches, overtures, doing show tunes. We're doing selections from Oklahoma, which everybody loves. We have a young lady from Wisconsin doing a trumpet solo of Stardust, which everyone loves also. My wife Kathleen is a vocalist, a soprano. She's singing I Dreamed a Dream from Les Mis and also Over the Rainbow. So it's not a real heavy concert, it's just light and happy times for everybody.
And enjoyable.
Yes, yeah, I think so.
Now, it's enjoyable to listen to music, but it's also enjoyable to play music, which is why we have our friends here from Shell Point. Now, Kaz, I've seen you play. We've played together, actually.
We've played together, yeah, a couple times.
Now, tell me how you got involved with the Big Arts Concert Band.
I got involved because Steve Mondora said, "Hey, Kaz, what are you doing on Monday nights?" And I said, "Nothing." She said, "Yes, you are now." So,
enjoyable?
Oh, it's just a lot of fun. I'm really surprised and elated as to how this band has come together. The musicianship is extraordinary. I mean, you talk about people, in their 70s making music, and they said that musicians don't retire; they stop when the music in them stops. And I think that was Louis Armstrong that said that. So
the music is still going with them.
The music is still going with us, and we are just having a ball.
All right, Mary, tell me what you play in the band.
Tenor saxophone. Most of us play in the jazz band on Wednesday. You're here at Shell Point.
So you blow your horn quite a few days out of the week.
That's right. I've played for most of my life, and I enjoy it, and I like the camaraderie that we have together here.
That's great. Now we're going to go down the line here to Fred. Now tell us what you play in the band.
Play trumpet, right here, obviously.
Now, did you keep up with music during your working life, or did this come later?
No, I did keep up with it, on and off, sometimes more, sometimes less, but community bands, a couple college concert bands, church music, and a lot of work on my own, and just kept up with it all my life.
But it's different playing with a group.
Oh, it's different, but it's wonderful because it makes you listen to the others. In fact, that's one of the things I like about our trumpet section. When everybody shows up, we have about 9 trumpets, and we play at different levels of experience and everything else, but everybody has fun. And one of the things I love about the band is nobody sits first chair, second chair. We mix it up. We all play a few first parts, second parts, all third parts. We listen to each other, and actually it's blending more and more, and it's fun.
Now, your fellow trumpeter, Steve, here, I know a little bit of your background, but what songs are you looking forward to playing at this concert?
Well, really all of them. I like tunes that are swing tunes, or like the show tunes and Over the Rainbow and those type of things. We all have solos someplace in the program. Some of them are short, some are longer, and from concert to concert we'll change. Sometimes I'll play them, sometimes he'll play them. Kaz will play them as far as the trumpets go. It's rare that you have a bassoon or a tenor solo sax solo, but they do happen also, and even drums.
Now you mentioned the bassoon. This is something that we don't see too often. Tell us about this instrument, Don.
Well, it's a bass instrument. Plays a lot of the low notes, but it can also go real high as well. And it just adds a body to an orchestra or to a band. And not too many solos, or at least the intentional ones. We have a lot of unintentional solos. I
wasn't going to ask this, but I just have to hear. Can you play a few notes of this instrument? That's great. Yay!
Down lower, but it didn't want to. So
You told me before the story of how you afforded your instruments. Tell me that story.
Well, the first instrument I got cost $300 in 1955, and that was a humongous amount of money. And so I got the lawnmower out and started mowing grass for 4 or 5 years. And a paper route and some other odd jobs to pay for that. I still have the instrument, by the way. And but after college, I put it in the closet until I came to Sanibel and got involved in this band.
And Mike, it seems like that's a common theme with your players, is that they are re-embracing their musical roots, and it probably must make you pretty happy to see them come alive.
Oh, it sure does. In fact, it makes me very happy just to be able to direct them, because I was a high school band director originally, and I loved it. I felt guilty taking my paycheck. I was having so much fun. My drummer, John Fenn, is 80, been playing drums for 75 years. So you're never too old to make music.
Now again, tell Shell Point residents why they should come, who should come to this concert.
Everyone should. It's a mixed program, and there's something for everyone. I think they'll really enjoy it. We were here 2 years ago, and we had a full house, so we sure hope that happens again.
That's great. Big Arts Concert Band, Friday, March 14th, 7:15, right here on the stage of the Village Church. It's a free concert. Everybody is welcome. It's a musical experience, enjoyable for everyone. We encourage everyone to come to the show that Friday night. For Shell Point TV and the members of the concert band, this is Jared Pike.
There's a lot in store for us this Thursday, and Resort Services is here to sort it all out. Then stay tuned for your Academy news, menus, and Village Church connections.
Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in with the happening segment of Shell Point TV. My name is Leslie Brand and I'm here with Bev Chanley. And we have a lot going on today, so make sure you turn up the volume and write down everything you want to do today. We're going to start bright and early at 7:15, Health Connections, Bend, Breathe and Balance at the Health Club on the island. 8 o'clock, Men's Golf Association at the Shell Point Golf Club. Also at 8 o'clock is the Round Robins Doubles Tennis at the tennis courts. 9:30 is the current events in the game room at the Woodlands. Also at 9:30 is the ladies' match play at the tennis courts. Paddlers Club will meet at the kayak storage at 9:30 on the island. And the last 9:30 activity is Samba, the card game, at the Sable Room at the Woodlands. 9:45 is the introduction to beginning line dancing at the Health Club. 10 o'clock, the Susie Q is going for Woody's for lunch. Sign up is required. 10:15, basic line dancing at the Health Club on the island. The last morning activity is at 10:15, the poetry group in the Tarpon Room on the island. Now here's Bev for the afternoon activities.
Well, Leslie, we're going to start out at 12:45 playing Mahjong. That'll be in the Library Lounge on the island. Then at 1:15, we have the shuffleboard game going on at the shuffleboard courts. 2:15, we have a Health Connections class. This is Shell Point Master Chef at Home at the Social Center. That's currently full. At 2:15, that photo club will be down in the Manatee Room. At 2:45, we have another Health Connections class, Balance and Mobility Training Level 2. That's in the Health Club, and that's currently full. Our seamstress will be here at 4 o'clock for her weekly service. She'll be in the Osprey Room on the island. At 4:30, the Alcoholics Anonymous meeting will be in the Sable Room of the Woodlands. We have a theater trip going out at 6 o'clock to Warhorse at the Barbara B. Mann Performing Arts Center. Court pickups begin on the island at 6, 6:15 for the Woodlands, and 6:30 for Eagles Preserve. Then we'll jump to 6:30 for Pinnacle. That'll be in the Library Lounge on the island. Our last activity of the day is 7 o'clock, the Trailblazers Bible Study in the Sable Room of the Woodlands. Well, we hope you all make it a great day out there today, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Terry Kolath with your Academy information for Thursday. Today in the Academy at 1:15, we have Introduction to the Spreadsheet. This is a Level 2 course in the Computer Teaching Center on the island.
Menus for Thursday. In the Crystal Room, the Crystal Platter is Dijon chicken with wilted spinach and whole wheat pasta. The dinner special is the Crystal Carving Board for $12.95, and the soup of the day is black bean. In the Island Cafe for lunch, the special is a Chicago-style hot dog with baked beans and chips for $7.25. The dinner special is Thai night for $8.25. In the Palm Grill on Thursday, the special is New York Strip for $19.95 or Snapper for $15.95. All menus are available 24 hours a day at www.shellpoint.net.
I'm Randy Woods, and as we look forward to the weekend, we're looking forward to another great concert in our Season of Praise concert series. This Sunday, March 16th at 6:15, we will welcome Ron and Gary Matthews to the stage as they share their love for the Lord in word and song. You may ask, well, who are the Matthews Brothers? Well, in sacred and classical music, Ron and Gary Matthews are one of the most gifted and dynamic duet teams in North America. They're duo vocalists, duo pianists, duo organists, and duo trumpeters. They do everything together. With this combination of superlative talent, these brothers bring to every concert a rare and uplifting musical experience, but most importantly, a rich spirit of worship. Musicians par excellence, the brilliant and creative presentations of Ron and Gary reveal again and again their God-given instrumental and vocal abilities. Each concert becomes a service of worship as these two men use musical gifts to praise the Lord. In addition to their concert careers, Ron and Gary are also highly respected as composers, arrangers, and conductors. Dr. Ron Matthews is professor of music and chair of the music department at Eastern University in St. David's, Pennsylvania, and pastor of worship arts at Church of the Savior in Wayne, Pennsylvania. He served on the faculty at Nyack College in New York, and then for 10 years chaired the music department at Philadelphia Biblical University in Langhorne, Pennsylvania. Ron has earned his undergraduate degree in church music and organ from Westminster Choir College in Princeton, New Jersey. His Master of Music degree is in choral conducting from Temple University, Philadelphia, and his doctorate is in composition and conducting from Coombs College of Music in Philadelphia. Dr. Gary Matthews is the Minister of Worship and Arts at Christ Memorial Church in Holland, Michigan. He's earned his undergraduate degree in music education and organ from Temple University in Philadelphia and his master's degree in sacred music from Coombs College of Music in Philadelphia. He's also completed his ordination council at Highland Park Baptist Church in Southfield, Michigan, where he served for 20 years. In 2004, he earned a doctorate in worship studies. Gary has also served on the faculty at Nyack College in New York while ministering as music director at Calvary Memorial Church in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Ron and Gary have released 6 recordings. Their repertoire includes the major composers of all periods, plus arrangements and compositions based upon hymn tunes, gospel songs, and contemporary Christian songs. Ron and Gary, the Matthews Brothers, have given sacred concerts in churches of every denomination. In addition, they've appeared at many Bible conferences, revivals, crusades, conventions, and banquets. Christian colleges and universities invite them not only for their worshipful concerts, but also for their outstanding master classes and seminars in music and worship. I had the privilege of studying with Ron and Gary as a student, and through the years have shared ministry with them many times, here at Shell Point as well as in Morgantown and Mansfield, Ohio, where I served years ago. It's going to be a joy to have Ron and Gary with us. They'll be ministering in Sunday morning service with our choir, sharing special music, and then the full concert Sunday night at 6:15. I trust you'll get your tickets and come join us on Sunday evening in our Season of Praise concert with Ron and Gary Matthews. Tickets are $10 and will be available at the door. I hope to see you then.
We're glad you joined us for today's show. Tune in tomorrow as Bev Chandley tells us about the relaxing form of fitness called Tai Chi Cha. Until then, this is Shell Point Today for Thursday, March 13th. I'm Dan Philgreen, and from all of us here at Shell Point TV, we hope you have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.